everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I am making concrete. So basically today I just wanted to let you tag along a little bit. I have been working around the server on a bunch of different projects, and I kind of just wanted to come back home, head down here. Yep. Ooh, I can't even fill my inventory. That's exciting. So what we are working on today is actually building some rings around here. So this is going to be the next layer above the small tree farm. So I have half of this ring is acacia wood, and then we have a quarter that is oak, a quarter that is birch. And then we're going to have the next layer, which is going to be enclosed mostly in glass, like the very bottom layer of the tower. And then we're going to have a nice area for larger trees. So we're going to have the 2x2s, and so that's dark oak, jungle, and spruce in all the large trees. So that will be up above here, and then take up a good chunk of this, and then probably have, it's looking like it might be one more layer. I'm not 100% sure how tall those trees will be. It might just be a roof then. I'm not 100% sure, but we're gonna play it all by ear as we go along, and you get to see me lay concrete. Yay! But I'm really excited to spend some time on the base, because like I said, I've been neglecting it a lot lately. I want to get these rings in and try to get those large trees growing so that I have easier access to the woods than having to go down the tree farm. It's not that far away, it's just I'm really lazy. So if I can have them right here, right now, I will be much happier. So I also have discovered that I had a visitor recently. I'm not sure who, and I'm not sure when, but I have a couple guesses, and I found this earlier and I'm not going to make it. Crap. Alright, let's try this again. Alrighty, so somebody made it all the way up here and left me a sign. Well, that's high. Yes. Yes, it is. So we are up at 146 here, which surprisingly not that high considering. There is another 60 blocks to build limit, so this tower could be even taller. But for now, we're going to stick with the 150 range. See how that goes. Oh, whoa, whoa, ow, ow. Ah. I also still need to finish this ring here. Oopsie. But I want to outline, like I said, I really want to get access to those trees. And then another thing that I also need to do coming up here, the server has decided to have a single community iron farm. So we did kill off the mobs in here, so all the villagers and the zombie are gone, but I did want to take down this cage since it no longer needs to be marked out for where things can spawn. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to take down the whole thing or not. I might just build the building around it and leave it there as like a monument to what we created. But for now, it's fine as is. No. Just want to get around. Just want to get over here. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, that's something that's on my to-do list that I've kind of just been avoiding, to be honest. Wait, I messed up. I messed up somewhere. Did I mess up? I'm not actually sure. Did I mess up? No. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, I think I actually did it right. That's impressive. So, some other things that have been going on. We have, hang on one second. I got a little froggy in my throat there. So, we have finished off the decoration for the super smelter, which is a, there we go, I got a drink. Okay, which is a volcano off the side of the buildings. So it's basically a lava-powered forge, which I thought was a super fun idea. And we can head over there in a little bit. I did want to finish the outline of this ring before getting distracted, because I always get distracted during these times. And I also have started working on the mall office, so that will eventually be way more than a random hole in the ground underneath the mall, and hopefully I'll be able to get to that sooner rather than later. Oh, I picked a horrible time here. I don't know, I'm like choking on something. It's like a little tickle in my throat. Alrighty. So we have the bottom outline of this ring. Now, if we do it similar to these lower rings here, we will put the sea lanterns in the ceiling, as well as the pink perimeter that goes around. And then in the top of it, I'm not sure why I did that when there's elevators in the center, but the top of it will be similar to this, where we have the layer of stained glass and sea lanterns behind it, so it kind of glows at night. And then again, the central pathways with the lights coming into the elevators. So there will be more elevators around the beacons here. And then that'll go up. Now the floor will be prettier because it will be an enclosed level. So it'll have some of the tiling, the carpeting, and the glass that we have on the first level. But it's coming along. I'm getting excited about this. I still have so much work to do on this base, but every little bit counts. So while we're speaking of the super smelter, I figure we could take a flight over here. I did this the other day. We had built up most of this mountain here, and then we still had one section that was pretty much unfinished. So I came in and did black concrete powder, coal blocks, black terracotta, and black wool, as well as using magma blocks for these drips down the side. And then up top here, we did still want to make sure that this is safe. Safety is a big concern. So we didn't want to just have a giant lava puddle up here. So what I did is filled this little pool with lava and then covered it with orange glass. And you can't even see the glass, especially with connected textures. So then I also covered the fire and the magma up here with black, so it's a little safer. Now down the side here it is not covered, but since it is more sporadic, you know, if you land on this block, you just have to pop over here and you're good. Same way, you know, it goes right into water, so that'll keep you nice and safe. So this then comes down into the ocean, and where it hits the ocean, we have some obsidian, we have some smoking magma over here as well. And I think it's kind of a cool completion to this whole project. So if you do or do not remember, I'm still gonna do a little swing around here. So the main entrance is this little cottage. And when you come in here, you have your input where you just drop the stuff you're going to smelt. And then you have your output that comes up over here, as well as some eggs. And then back in here is where the actual super smelter lives. To access that, we actually have this building over here. This is the entrance into the maintenance of the super smelter. So here you can see all of the furnaces. You can see the zero-tick bamboo machines. And if you need to work on any of them, you can. Is this lit up? I can never tell the difference between... Wait, do I even have that on? Okay, I didn't even have the light plug-in running, but there we go. It doesn't hurt to light up your redstone. It always helps with lag a little bit. Okay, this side over here is lit up though. So, I'm also very hungry. Here we go. So, that is one project completed. I recently started using Microsoft's to-do list. It's an app, kind of ties in with the calendar and stuff like that. And I started keeping track of all the projects and everything that I've been working on so that I can kind of make sure that I, finish things, because I have a tendency to be like, ooh, shiny, and leave. So, this is not my project, but does still need to be finished, and I might actually see if anyone wants some help, because it needs a lot of glass, and I just recently did a lot of sand binding. So we'll see what happens. But also from the community Trello, the farming area is now set up and running. Cobb and Jazzy did an amazing job on this. It feels like I'm stuck in a tree. It feels like a like one of those photos you see online of those really pretty farms in rural Europe. So I think it's super cute. It's very old-fashioned and all that stuff. So then another server project has been our community iron farm that I mentioned. And this is Spawn, which is going to be built up, coming up here soon. And then I worked on the courthouse in the last stream before I was abruptly interrupted by a phone call from my mom. But you never know when your mom is going to come in and... I wonder if that is a bribe for the prosecution over here. But you never know when your mom's going to call you with, whatever. Could be good, could be bad. Heaven knows. So I wanted a quick answer, and it ended up being nothing. But that is why the last stream ended so quickly. So anyway, moving on. Just wanted to kind of pop around in there. I've also been doing a lot of stocking at MoCraft. So we now have... The latest product is the dig box. I'm super proud of this. So I'll show this off here. So 25 diamonds. You get a beacon, the blocks necessary, a single block to set whatever you want to be using for it. A fortune pick, a mending pick, fortune pick, a silk pick, 2 silk touch shovels, torches, bed, and chest. So I actually sold quite a few of these. When I first announced them, they were hard to keep in stock. And then we have our bulk stuff. So the mall is actually coming along well as well. Guess I shouldn't have said that way. But we do unfortunately have an invasion happening, and that's probably not cool. But I did recently add the water elevators around the center here. So we have the first to the second floor, the first to the third floor, and the first to the fourth floor. And then this one will be going to the roof, which has actually made some progress. So right now it is just grass, but we're going to have like rooftop gardens and maybe some little stands and things up here. And then, oh Lord, okie dokie. We're not going to die. There we go. And then, like I said, I have made some progress in the mall office. I'm actually really excited about these ceilings. I'm not a huge fan of the glazed terracotta normally, but this season I have been obsessed with doing these inset panels of it. So with this one I did, and actually let's remove the UI just to gaze upon this. I thought it was really nice. So the mall colors are cyan, orange, and then gray. The light gray and dark gray. So I thought it'd be kind of cool because orange glazed terracotta has this cyan and orange pattern. So it felt like it kind of pulls everything together. And I did that with a nice chandelier, and then the black just kind of, you know, singles it out. It mutes everything else around it, so you don't have too much going on, because even a little bit of texture would be a little too much with that pattern, because that's a very bold pattern. But I want to do these little inserts throughout the whole ceiling. Playing around with wall designs, still not completely happy with this, but I do really like the concrete powder. It's just this center column that I'm struggling with. I don't like this, and I've tried a few different designs, and then I walk away to come back, and I'm just like, So for now, I don't really like it, but it is gonna be cool. And then we have these doors and this like balcony thingy that lead up to the server, the mall vault. So we have color-coded by wing, because each wing is color-coded in the mall. And then this is actually, we had the big dig happen, which was for the witch farm. And we had shulker loaders. So we just had a sorting system. It loaded things into shulkers. So now we have a lot of stone, cobblestone, some of the ores and things like that. So until we figure out what we would like to do with these, we're keeping them in here. We are going to be building a community sharing center at spawn, but until we have that, this is, I guess, the most secure place. But I do want to check one thing while I'm here, and apologies. So this is the hit list, and Emma will pay diamonds for her head collection. She loves collecting all of the heads. So she is paying diamonds, and each week these hits change, sometimes more often, I believe. So I just wanted to check what she's looking for. I don't have a ton of heads, but sometimes you have what she needs. So let's head on back here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else new since the last time I was online. I do believe Delilah's little bed here is new. It's nothing, not that big or great of a thing, but I love it so much. It's so cute. But yeah, so we are going to be making more progress up here. Alrighty. I am probably going to have to make more concrete soon, but I'm hoping to at least get some of the outlines done before I run out. So we shall see. And then I also probably am not going to stream too awful long this evening, just because it's rolling on 8 o'clock here. Where I live, and I do have neighbors and the windows open, so I don't want to go on too long, too loud. I don't even know if anybody can hear me, but I just get nervous about stuff like that. I don't want to be the bad neighbor. So don't want to go too long, but I did want to kind of update you on some things, get a little bit of work done. I do miss doing edited videos, but I have not had the time or the mental capacity to really do them. We have a lot of crazy but awesome stuff happening at work right now. It's a lot of stress, a lot of stuff on my mind. So until I can just kind of zen focus on editing, I figured streaming should be okay for now. We did just recently get notice that we are probably going to be working from home a lot more during the coronavirus scare that's happening. All of the schools in the county are, and actually most counties, or it might be the state, are closed. So kind of bouncing off of that, we're trying to keep everybody safe. So potentially save me some stress, might add some stress. We'll see what happens, but we're just gonna keep on keeping on. Keep building our ridiculous tower here. But it's gonna be a really cool ridiculous tower, I guess. I don't know. I'm still debating if I would like to take the word Mochella up the side of each pillar, or if I should only have it on the front pillar. I haven't decided yet, because it might be kind of cool to be able to see it from each direction as you fly this direction, especially since we're so close to the mall. So it'd be like, oh, the big baddies are here. Actually, most of our current fortune is because people are too lazy to make concrete, and I love it. So I'm gonna just keep on making concrete for people and hope that it keeps food on the table. Well, it doesn't matter, that needs to be there too. But I am gonna have to, well, this might be a good time to do it. I will need sea lanterns. Oops, I just hit the microphone. Sorry about that. Hopefully it wasn't the worst sound on the face of the planet. Alrighty, and this is exciting because we're almost here. Yay! Alright, so now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so it is 1, 2. Alrighty, so now okay, and this way. So what I do is I do just to keep these I guess even, and to kind of help break down what I'm building, because this is such a large area, I do the perimeter first, and then I do the central radii. I don't know. And then I start the angles. So, stop. So there is like kind of a star shape that happens where it, oh no! Okay. Well, that's good enough, I guess. Oh. Who needs scaffolding when you have trees? So yeah, it'll have the central perpendicular lines that go into the center, and then it has diagonals that come in. So I do these first, and then I do those, and then I start filling in the rest. So 1, 2, 3. I think that's right? Yeah. This is extremely precarious. Probably not the brightest thing for someone who is very accident prone in this game to do. Oh, ah. Let's see. And we missed it. Hey, look at that. It's almost like I knew what I was doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. So I want to do these bars in, and now we're running into trees that must go down. But I am running low on some leaves, so I need to chop these anyway. But I'm also super excited. So today I got my new keycaps for my keyboard. So I have a pink keyboard, pink bass, pink chord, pink everything. And then I got a set of keycaps that are a gradient of pink, purple, and blue. Like a pastel baby blue. So I'm super excited about that. And they're super pretty, and they feel really nice, and they actually weren't that expensive. I found them on Amazon. I find everything on Amazon, but I'm really excited because I replaced those when I got home from work, and now I'm playing. So it's a good night, but. And okay, I think that's it. Actually, I could probably do a little square doodad around the center here. Although I feel like, yeah, this one should be out there. Alrighty. Alrighty, so we are closing in on having these done. Oops, oops, oops. Pretend you didn't see that. Never happened. Uh-oh. Did I? Ah, crap. I have a mending pick instead of my silk pick. Let's get that fixed up. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Didn't you see that mending, silk, touch, and breaking? Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's my pick. And while we're here, let's take a nap. Burn that zombie. And take a look at our progress. Oh, that looks so cool. But I'm really excited. I'm going to keep the beacons in white glass on every layer that it has to go through. I'm so excited to have those punching through the top of the tower. It's going to be really, really neat looking. So, alrighty. Well, I am going to keep clearing out some of these leaves here. I'm going to keep laying out some concrete, and I think I'm going to call it a night. I know it wasn't a very long stream, but I wanted to just keep in touch and show you guys what's going on. So, hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed what you saw, and I will see you soon. Bye!